There's no place I'd rather be.
I know, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And tomorrow night we have a midweek game. Manchester United have to face Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. So let's get straight into it. So let's play match. So at the weekend, Man United had to face Spurs, and the result was that we finished 1-0. And it was a very good game to watch, especially from our defence-wise. It was very good to see Phil Jones and Rojo again getting that good partnership and, you know, getting a clean sheet at this time without Fellaini giving us a penalty away, which was very good. And let's talk about Fellaini. He got booed. He didn't deserve it, but yeah, he got booed at Old Trafford. And even Mourinho dedicated that victory for him, so that was a bit weird at the weekend. Yeah, so we've started the game with the team: Carrick, Herrera, Pogba as number 10, Martial, and then Mkhitaryan on the right, and then Ibrahimovic up top, where we had, you know, Jones, Rojo, Valencia, Darmian, and De Gea in net, obviously. Come on, shot. That's a corner. Get that. What the? Yeah. So it was a very good start to the game. We pressured them, they pressured us. I think Ericsson had a free kick, which was like the first shot on target for them. It was a good save from De Gea, but then after that we control. It was like end-to-end stuff. We tackled them, we tackled them, we tackled them, they tackled us. You know, we tried going through the middle, they tried going through the middle, and then we started going out wide, and then obviously we finally got that goal through an interception from Herrera, who put Mkhitaryan through. And Mkhitaryan at the moment, he was so on form. Unluckily in the second half he did get in. Oh my God, set us up. Luckily in the second half he did get injured. He did get stretchered off, and Mourinho did say that he might miss 2 games. The 2 away games where we have to face Crystal Palace obviously tomorrow night, and we got West Brom at the weekend. What a finish from Michael Carrick. What a finish. What a finish. I know Mandanda was out, but he fell over, that's why. I'll take that, so that's 1-0. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, first half we got that first goal. It was pretty much after that first goal we went into half time winning 1-0, with good confidence, you know, and all that. So second half came. There wasn't much second half. Obviously De Gea made a few saves, Lloris made a couple good saves, Pogba hit the bar from a free kick, which I was very unlucky. That was very unlucky. If that went in I would have gone mental, but that was very unlucky for him. So it's a gone Pogba. Oh, diving header. Should have scored. Yeah. Second, yeah. So we got to that Pogba free kick. They pretty much end-to-end stuff, and then I think we decided to park the bus at the end and just went for it. We did go for it as well, but I think we did like we normally do. We normally just sit back, let them come at us, and then try and win the game out. And we actually won the game out this time without letting in a goal. De Gea and no, not De Gea. Rojo and Jones kept us in it. At the end, especially at the end, right, they had a chance. They had a couple of chances, especially that one Yama chance. Oh my days, he should have scored that. But it was pretty much a game. It was a very good game. It was a good 1-0 victory game that we needed to win, and we definitely needed to win that game so we can make up points against Tottenham. So it's a very good victory for us, and other victories went our way as well. Obviously Man City lost, Chelsea won unfortunately, Arsenal won unfortunately, but Liverpool drew and Tottenham lost and City lost. So we did make up 3 points against the top 4, which was very good for us. Good header away. And also the only bad thing about the game was the Mkhitaryan injury. Go on, Martial. who unfortunately, yeah, like I said, unfortunately he's out for the next 2 games. It looked like when I saw the stretch, I was like, oh no, he's going to be out for like a month, like a couple months or something. But fortunately, he might be back before the Sunderland game, because I think after the West Brom game we have like an 8-day rest week, so it's not too bad for us. So he can, you know. And apparently Man United have got to train on Boxing Day, not Boxing Day, on Christmas Day afternoon. So Mourinho being a bit harsh, but yeah. Apparently, yeah. So because we got unlucky. Go on, head that. Oh, how's he kept that in? Yeah. So yeah. Apparently we got to train. They got to train on Christmas afternoon, which is a bit harsh from Mourinho. But I do believe, well, we do have a game on Boxing Day, so yeah. Yeah. So let's get on to the next game, where we have to face Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace at home this season, I think they've only won I think they've had like 7 games and they've only won like 2, but they've lost like 4. So at home they're struggling at home this season. I remember the 4-4 game? No, not 4-4 game. It is 5-4 game against Swansea. And yeah, it was bad. It was bad from them, but it was a very good game to watch. But they're struggling at the moment, Crystal Palace. So it's going to be a bit of a weird one to judge, because I expect they will try and counter us on the counter attack like they did in the FA Cup final. But I'm not too sure about it. It's going to be they're a bit of a bogey side at the moment, because they win a couple of games, but they draw a couple of games as well, and then they lose a couple of games, and it's just one of them weird games that we need to win. It's like a victory. I was going to say, I thought it was offside. It's one of them games that what we have to win, because I think other sides do have tougher opposition. So it must be a victory for United. We got 2 hard away games. Obviously, we got Tony Pulis' West Brom side, who I do believe they lost to Chelsea, and they have had a bit of a winning run at the moment, West Brom, until that Chelsea game. So that's going to be hard for us. But we've got Crystal Palace first. Like I said, they haven't won. I don't think they haven't won a home game for the last couple of. Last couple of games. They haven't really won at home. I know they won 3-0 at one point, but I want to see if they actually come at us and, you know, don't let us have the ball. And if they actually come at us and actually try and win the game, I think we can easily win the game on the counter attack. So yeah, as you can, yeah. So I was right. They did win 3-0 at home at the weekend against Southampton. I thought they did, because I was like, I couldn't remember if it was last weekend or the weekend before. But it was the. Oh no! Yeah, it was last weekend. No, wait, yeah, it was last weekend. At the weekend, they was away to Hull City and they drew 3-3. So they are on a bit of form, but I think they do concede goals as well. So if we can get Ibrahimovic in that box, you know, let him control it, get Martial, and maybe start Rashford, and maybe start Mata for the game. I don't know. It's going to be hard to replace Mkhitaryan, because Mkhitaryan has been very good in the last couple of games, and he's got a bit of pace with. He's like a Mata player, but he's got a bit of pace with him, whereas Mata doesn't really. Go on, Pogba. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Paul Pogba. It's gonna be an interesting game, a very interesting game, because, you know, Alan Pardew sides are a tough team to break down, but it's whether or not they'll play the game and if they let us have the ball and have possession at home, it'll be very hard for them to, you know, they're gonna counter on the counter attack. You know, obviously have Benteke up front. I was going to say that might have been a free kick. Obviously, as well, they've got Zaha, they've got Townsend for that counter as well. Obviously, Benteke will hold up the ball, and Townsend and Zaha will obviously go on the counter attack. So it's going to be a very tough game for United, but I think we will just nick it in the end. I think it'll be like a 3-1 victory or something like that. Hopefully for United, and just hopefully we don't draw. Oh, what a save! What a save from De Gea. Yeah, I think we can pull away this. I think we can pull away from Crystal Palace and win. I know we haven't won in London in like the top 4 sides in the last. Oh, what a ball, Martial! Oh, unlucky. I know we haven't won in like London against the top 4 teams for quite a while, but I know against Crystal Palace and other teams like that, I think we can win. So, another good save from Mandanda. Yeah, so the squad I'm going to basically go for is I'm going to go for the same and just replace Mkhitaryan with Mata, because I think when we have Mata and when Mata starts, we do win the game, and as well as when we have Carrick in midfield, we win the game as well. So have them two and Herrera and Pogba in midfield, obviously Martial and Ibrahimovic, and then the same 11 basically from the weekend. So yeah, so the score prediction, I'm going to go for 3-1. I think they could get a goal against us, but they have been leaking in goals a couple of times. So I think we will score, but it depends on whether they'll let us play, you know, have possession or whatever. So yeah, so we're actually going to end it here. 3-1 my score prediction. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. So right, I'm going. Bye.